Isaiah 7. And it came to be in the days of Achaz, son of Jotham, son of Uzziyahu, sovereign of Yehudah, that Rezin, sovereign of Aram, and Pekach, son of Remaliahu, sovereign of Yeshurun, went up to Jerusalem to fight against it, but could not prevail against it. And it was reported to the house of Daud, saying, Aram has set up camp in Ephraim, and his heart and the heart of his people were moved as the trees of the forest are moved with the wind. And Yahuah said to YashaYahu, Go out now to meet Achaz, you and Syro-Ephraimite your son, at the end of the channel of the upper pool, on the highway of the launderer's field, and say to him, Take heed, and be calm. Do not fear or be faint-hearted for these 2 stubs of smoking firebrands, for the fierce displeasure of Rezin and Aram, and the son of Remaliahu, because Ephraim, and the son of Remaliahu have plotted evil against you, saying, Let us go up against Yehudah and tear it apart, and break it open for ourselves, and set a sovereign over them, the son of Tabiel. Thus said the Master Yahuah, It is not going to stand, nor shall it take place, for the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin, and within 65 years Ephraim is to be broken as a people. And the head of Ephraim is Shamron, and the head of Shamron is the son of Remaliahu. If you do not believe, you are not steadfast. And Yahuah spoke again to Achaz, saying, Ask a sign for yourself from Yahuah, your Elohim. Make deep the request, or make it high. But Achaz said, I do not ask nor try Yahuah. And he said, Hear now, O house of Daud. Is it not enough that you weary men, that you weary my Elohim also? Therefore Yahuah himself gives you a sign. Look, the maiden conceives and gives birth to a son, and shall call his name Immanuel. He eats curds and honey when he knows to refuse evil and choose the good. For before the child knows to refuse evil and choose the good, the land that you dread is to be forsaken by both her sovereigns. Yahuah brings on you and your people and your father's house days that have not come since the day that Ephraim turned away from Yehudah, the sovereign of Asher. And it shall be in that day that Yahuah whistles for the fly that is in the farthest part of the rivers of Mitzrayim, and for the bee that is in the land of Asher. And they shall come, and all of them shall rest in the steep ravines and in the clefts of the rocks, and on the weeds and in the pastures. In that day Yahuah shall shave with a razor hired beyond the river with the sovereign of Asher, the head of the hair of the legs, and also remove the beard. And it shall be in that day that a man keeps alive a young cow and 2 sheep. And it shall be that he shall eat curds, because of the plenty milk he gets. For everyone left in the land shall eat curds. And it shall be in that day, every place where there were 1,000 vines worth 1,000 shekels of silver, let it be for thorn bushes and weeds. With arrows and bows one shall go there, because all the land shall be thorn bushes and weeds. And to all the hills which were tilled with the hoe, you do not go for fear of thorn bushes and weeds. But it shall be for sending oxen to, and a place for sheep to roam.